In this video, we're gonna teach you how to start your online coaching business from scratch. This is exactly what we teach our clients on day one so they can start attracting clients online organically fast.
Guys, no BS, this video is a banger. In fact, every single one of our clients that's worked with us in the last year has booked calls in their first 7 days, and even some clients in their first 7 days of working with us. And this is one of the strategies we teach them, so make sure you're watching closely. Let's jump into it.
Welcome back to our How to Launch Your Online Coaching Business 30-day series. If we haven't met yet, we're Jess and Jeff. We're a couple of online business coaches, and we've built 2 six-figure online coaching businesses, both within 90 days, completely organically. So the purpose of this series is to share with you the lessons we learned along the way to shortcut your success.
Exactly, guys. In this video specifically, we're going to show you how to start a coaching business from scratch. And the way that we're going to show you how to do that is by showing you how to introduce yourself or reintroduce yourself the right way on social media. So guys, here's why this is important. If you don't get this right, you're going to get crickets, or even worse, people are not going to dig your vibe if you get this wrong. The cool thing though is once you know how to introduce yourself the right way as an online coach, you're gonna be booking calls and getting clients literally in the first couple of days. I mean, I had to stop myself for a second there because I'm like, wow, that sounds unbelievable, but our clients do it every single day. So should we get into it?
Let's go.
Sweet. Now really quick, here's why knowing how to introduce yourself the right way as a coach is super important. Just let them know why.
So the problem we see with coaches who are struggling to attract clients online is they fall into one of 3 buckets. So the first bucket is what we call the silent coach bucket.
The silent coach. Maybe this is you. Pay attention.
Maybe it's you, and that's okay. It was us too. But the silent coach is the coach who has not showed up online, hasn't said anything, posted anything, or let anybody know that they are a coach that can help a specific target market get a result.
Yeah, maybe they've just been ghost town online for the last couple weeks, heck, even months or years. And so if you're not booking calls and closing clients, yeah, it kind of makes sense because you've been a silent coach. Well, don't worry. What we're going to show you how to do in this video is how to introduce yourself the right way so that people know that you're still alive and that you're available to coach them, and they'll know exactly what you do, how you can help them, and they'll want to start working with you. You want to tell them about the other 2 buckets that coaches fall into that we help them out with?
Yes, I do. So bucket 2 is what we call the all over the place coach. And what we mean by that is the coach that is constantly changing what their social media bio says. So maybe you're guilty of this. I know we've been guilty of this.
I was guilty.
100%, where maybe even daily you're updating what that bio says. So people online are confused as to exactly what you do and who you help.
They think, oh my gosh, this coach is all over the place.
Hence, all over the place coach.
Exactly.
The good news is we help you reintroduce yourself online so that your audience knows exactly who you are, who you can help, and how you can help them.
That's right. So you could stop being the all over the place coach that nobody knows what the heck you do. So let's talk about the 3rd type of coach that we help with this.
So the 3rd type of coach is what we call, with love, the douche coach. And essentially what this coach is they're the person who's come on real strong online talking about how awesome they are.
Too strong.
Little bit too strong. So we call them the douche coach. But don't worry, again, good news. We help you reintroduce yourself online so that you're a little bit more approachable and likable so your audience feels comfortable reaching out to you and talking to you online.
Exactly, guys. You gotta remember, nobody likes Superman. They want you to have some flaws, you know what I mean? So that they can relate. Having some flaws, believe it or not, makes you a little bit more likable. And so the good news about you is if you have come on too strong in the past, is you got some great confidence, but what we need to do with you is we just need to pull you back in a little bit. Like Jess said, we need to reintroduce you the right way as a coach. And the way that we're going to do that with you is by showing you how to Ryan Reynolds yourself. So I'll tell you what I mean by that. Think of Ryan Reynolds. One of the best looking guys in the world. Exactly. Jess is getting a little hot over here.
Wow.
Myself too. Love Ray. Now, picture Ryan Reynolds. If he were to walk into a bar, all of a sudden, some of the girls are going to be a little bit intimidated and be like, oh my gosh, he's prettier than I am. And some of the dudes are going to be like, getting all intimidated too and
Hate
be
that
like,
guy.
hate that dude. Oh my gosh. Just trying to figure out something wrong with him, but you can't. And so what Ryan Reynolds does is, this is the reason why he's so likable, so pay attention. He always uses some self-deprecating humor about himself. So what he'll do is when he walks in, he'll instantly make some kind of joke, or he'll make fun of himself, or he'll walk in with maybe his pants down or some mustard on his shirt, and all of a sudden he's now more relatable. He's not like Superman. He walks in the door and guys and girls are like, oh, this guy's a good looking dude, but he's got some flaws. He's kind of likable. Let's get this guy a beer. You know what I mean? So that's what we're going to do with you. We're going to de-douche you so you don't look like Superman, and we're going to Ryan Reynolds you. That's how we're going to reintroduce you as an online coach so you can start booking calls and closing sales within the next 7 days. So, Jay, with all that being said, should we get into it?
Let's go. So here's how to introduce yourself the right way as an online coach with what we call our online coach intro framework for social media. So we'll be sharing the framework with you, and for each part, we'll be using one of our amazing clients, Drew, as the example.
Drew rocks.
So first, give a reason for introducing yourself. So here's how Drew did it. Not a usual post, but I feel it's important to introduce myself. For those of you who know me or have followed me for a while, this will give good insight to what I've been up to. For those of you who may not know me or are a new follower, this will give you insight into who I am and what I do. So another quick way to introduce yourself is saying something like, I usually don't like to do my own intros, but it adds a little humor and makes it fun. The person reading that will instantly smile.
And it's a lot shorter, but yours is pretty decent here as well.
So second, you're gonna give your NMS or your niche marketing statement. And our framework for this is I help audience get desire. So here's how Drew did it. My name is Drew, AKA the Dad Coach. I help dads become dad goals in 90 days. Pretty simple, right?
Pretty banging NMS, right?
Pretty banging. I want to be dad goals. Next, your backstory. So you're going to want to give a quick 0 to hero story. So note, this should be 3 to 5 sentences max. As we like to say around here, don't bore us, get to the chorus. Jinx, you owe me a cocktail tonight at dinner.
Guess we're going out.
I'm in. But you want to use the main parts of your backstory that will relate to your ideal client. So with that being said, let's jump into Drew as an example.
Let's do it. So here is Drew's. I became a father fairly young in today's standards and thought I had it all figured out. I had a good job, good friends, fitness was in a good spot, and I was rolling. But then I quickly realized that becoming a father changes everything. I worked through all the ups and downs and came back to an old but true passion of mine, helping other people strive. How though? I decided to become a coach to help people reach their potential in areas that I had previously struggled with. So guys, that's how you do a 0 to hero story right there. It's short. I think it was only 3 to 4 sentences, but it showed some vulnerability. He showed that he didn't have it all figured out. In fact, he's like, I thought I had it all figured out. And so then people reading this can relate, especially other dads.
Yeah.
They know exactly how he feels.
They're all nodding their head as they're reading this.
Exactly. He's pulling the feel, felt, found on them. He's like, I know how you feel. I felt the same way until I figured it out, became a coach, and now I'm here to just reach back, hold your hand, and pull you up to where I am now.
Oh, such a good one. And again, if you need help writing your intro post, be sure to book a call below and we'll hold your hand throughout the entire process.
We'll make you really likable.
So next, show why your coaching is different. So here's an example of how Drew did it. To take it one step further, I decided that I needed to help people like myself. That's how the Dad Coach came to life. This coaching is specifically tailored to each individual to help them become dad goals and absolutely crush this thing we call life with our families.
So as you can see, what he just did was he showed why his coaching is different. Number one, it's called Dad Goals Coaching. I mean, never heard of that one before. Hint, we made it up with him. And then he also, the way he's different is he custom tailors the coaching to his clients. Again, that's usually different from the cookie cutter coaching programs out there. So, couple of differentiators, let's keep going.
Last, involve your ideal clients in your journey by saying, excited to share the journey with you. This line plays so well because it makes people feel, your audience, feel like they are a part of the journey with you and started with you from the bottom so then they can grow with you. So let's take a look at exactly how Drew did it. Thank you for reading, and I'm beyond excited to share this journey with you guys.
So like she said earlier, this line is so key. I'm gonna read it again, excited to share the journey with you, because what it does is it allows people to see you with your humble beginnings. Everybody loves seeing those, and more importantly, it allows them to then, once you get big and famous, to point back to these humble beginnings and be like, dude, I was there from the start. So give them that chance. Again, guys, nobody likes Superman. Set the bar really low, set the expectations really low right here, and bring them along for the ride.
So that's how you start an online coaching business from scratch, by reintroducing yourself online as an online coach using our online coach intro framework. Pretty banging, right?
Super banging. So guys, that's all we got for this video. Gotta go take this babe to dinner and cocktails.
Yeah, me a cocktail.
Yep, I guess I do. So if you have any questions, put them below this video. And if you'd like to work with us personally to help you launch your online coaching business, guaranteed within the next 30 to 90 days, then go ahead and book a call below. With that being said, we'll see you in the next video.